Hey guys, welcome to YetiCraft. My name is HoneighBee. We mostly just try to build some cool farms and cool buildings. Sometimes we'll play pranks on each other, but today I'm just going to show you around our starter base. So over here we have my cactus farm. It's pretty small, but my favorite part is the statue on the top. It's kind of cool. And as you can see, my early builds are pretty blocky and just kind of use stone, because I didn't really know how to be creative with my build starting out. We have a pumpkin and melon farm. We have a cocoa bean farm, which is fun to use. You just press this button and it shakes the trees to get all the cocoa beans off, and then they flow into this chest here. I attempted to do a turtle farm, but it didn't really work out because this cocoa bean farm was too close and the water was causing the baby turtles to not want to walk towards the water there, but the cocoa bean farm water, and it just kind of became a project I deserted. Let's just, walk away from that. Over here is my first redstone project, which is a little farm area where you go in here and let me see if I've got some seeds on me. So just go in here, plant in here, wait for it to all be ready to harvest. I'm not going to wait that long, but I'll show you what I would do if it was ready. I would come up here, use this toggle to flush it all off, toggle again to suck up the water, and then I would just go in there and replant, and it saved me some harvesting time. Behind this farm is my bamboo and sugarcane farm, which just uses observers and pistons. Over here is a Spider-Man house that I built for my nephew. He thought it was pretty cool. The cat lady's house over here, Carolyn. She's only got 2 cats, but she likes to go adventuring for cats. They've got a tree house. Over here we have a moss farm, which is really cool to explore. There are paths in here so the kids on the server could walk through here and kind of see how our redstone works. But the coolest thing is probably this back entrance. Kales does a great job at making his builds, both functional and beautiful. Got these tracks here to make it look like a truck comes through here for pickup deliveries, and then there's, this ramp down here that a boat could come by. Any of these brick and deep slate builds are property of Kales, who happens to be my husband, and I think he's incredible. And he's the one that invited me to the server. So over here he built a mob farm. We use tinted glass so they can just spawn on different platforms up there, and then they fall to a pit. And then we collect all their drops. He's got it nice and sorted, as you can see, You've got your gunpowder, bones, rotten flesh, string, and arrows. And then he also built this cool super smelter, where he has a furnace array, and up here he has chests to put lava for the fuel. And then you also have this chest to put in whatever it is you want to smelt. All of the empty lava buckets would end up right in this chest under this hopper. Then you just come up here, fill them up, and then just stick them back in the system. We have a cow, chicken, and sheep farm. We have an iron farm that doubles as a villager breeder. Don't really know how it works, but Kales does. Whenever I don't know how something works, I just ask him, because he's kind of the expert of the 2 of us. He's been playing for years, and I have only been playing for months, so I have a lot to learn. And then he has this villager breeder farm connected via rails over here to our villager trading hall. You can press these buttons down here, and then the villagers drop down here, and then they go along this water stream until they hit this zombie with a spider web, And the spider web holds them there long enough where the zombie converts the villagers to zombies. And then there's a turtle like over here that they want to follow. And then they just go back up, go to their slot. And then you get really good rates. Like, I can buy any of these books now for just 1 emerald. So we have, you know, basically unlimited enchantments now. And then over here is a slime farm where we dug a giant hole underground. And then we have iron golems that the slime are attracted to. And then they just fall down, and the fire down here kills them. 3 of us just spent a weekend digging out. It's a good team project. This is kind of where I thought I would break out and make my own base. But I figured out, you know, caves are not that fun to build in. There's lots of things in them that want to kill you. So this first area opens up to a lush cave, which is where I come when I need an axolotl army. I come around this way. I have access to my amethyst geode. This is where I come and get amethyst whenever I need to make my tinted glass for different farms. I found an abandoned mine shaft over here that has all sorts of spawners. So right here is my first glow squid ink farm that I attempted to create, and you know, I used to spend most of my time down here working on my other farms, and I'd get, you know, about a stack a day, which was enough, but we're at a point now where we're trying to build mega builds in our industrial district, so this was, you know, it was enough to get us started, but in a little bit here, I'm going to be upgrading our glowing farm, and I'll do a little time lapse and show you the results. But right here, we had a spider killer. Cave spider spawners would just drop in here, and we would use our spider killer sword to kill them. It has arthropods 5 on it, so 1 swipe and they're dead. I had wanted to hook up 3 of the spider spawners and funnel them all into that 1 kill chamber, but spiders are really annoying to work with, and they kept climbing walls and getting stuck on corners that I just kind of abandoned the project. And then down here was like the first mob farm that I did that I was super proud of. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, it's a skeleton farm. I'm gonna cheat and turn on my toggled gamma override so you can see they can spawn in now. I might be too close to it. Oh, there they go. So they fall into the water, they get pushed, they go over here, they go up above a elevator, over, and then they drop down. They drop over here. I don't have a sword on me, so I'm just gonna use this. And then we just stand here and kill them as they drop in. And then I have 1 more place to show you guys. Oh, I guess I never showed you this house either. So this was Kale Starter House, and he likes to organize his storage, you know. Every once in a while, shulkers of stuff just load up. But for a starter base, you know, this was pretty good. Lots of different things. And also, I would just come over here and steal whatever I wanted, so it kind of doubled as my storage. Over here is Hermione's house. She likes horses and training horses and seeing how high they can jump and how fast they can run. So she has this horse garage over here where you can pick what horse you want. And then over here is her horse stable. Look at those cute horses. She likes horses and cats. So she has a few cats in here. And I mostly come over here whenever I need rockets or golden carrots. And she charges an emerald for a stack. I think next we're gonna work on our new glow squid farm over in our industrial district. So I'll meet you guys over there. And Kales is gonna join me to help with the build. So enjoy the time lapse. Hey guys, we did it! We finished our new glow squid farm. If you check it out, at the bottom underground of our statue collection system, we have pillars of water where the glow squid spawn in, and then they just fall onto this slab floor where they die upon impact, and then our minecarts pick up the ink and load it into our bubble elevator. So, from up here, you can see them jump up out of the water elevator, go around, and into our shulker loader, where we get about one shulker box every 30 minutes. I'd say those rates are much better than one stack for like 1 day of playing in my cave. And I think that's about it for today. Keep your eye out for our next episode on YetiCraft, where we'll be doing some Secret Santa fun. We will have a dispenser with all of our names in it, and we'll have to come up with a gift for whoever we get. See ya! Thanks for joining us. Bye!